We got this email this morning, which felt very out of nowhere, basically saying there's no more GCN Plus. They're just cancelling it. And I have a lot of questions. Then around like 1 PM today, GCN released a video saying that they're stopping it. GCN Plus is going. This is very out of nowhere, for me anyway. Did you guys know it was coming? So in the video that they released, they basically say why this is happening. Their parent company, Warner Brothers, basically want to deliver more content to less people. I mean, we're going from a GCN subscription, which was £40 a year, or whatever it was in your prospective company, to a subscription that is now £7 a month. That's £84 a year, it's more than double. I think this is a great example where we had something for cyclists, made by cyclists, and it wasn't just GCN racing, it was all the GCN Plus documentaries as well. So if you weren't into racing, you got all these really cool documentaries that were being made. And it's just gone down the drain. It's completely ruined, it's no more. I think in the video, you can clearly see the guys trying to remain like very professional, which they do a good job of, but they're not happy about this. Especially when you consider all the hard work that they put into it. Like, I think a lot of it was their idea. They're the ones that had to jump through all these loopholes to make sure that GCN Plus was able to be viewed in more countries, or as many countries as possible. Now, on the video, they said basically, you can watch it on Eurosport, but Eurosport's only in Europe. Where does this leave Americas, Australia, Asia, Africa? I mean, the rest of the world. Like, so many people watch cycling and they've just cut it. I mean, if you do sign up for Eurosport and Discovery Plus, does anyone sign up for Discovery Plus? Then I can see, yeah, you get extra stuff with it, but a lot of the time, cyclists just watch cycling. We already pay for enough subscriptions, there's already too much going on, we don't need any more. I mean, there is Eurosport now for us Europeans. Is the UK part of Europe anymore? I think it still counts for Eurosport. But there are still so many great things about GCN Plus. Like, I mean, it was easy to find all the races. I think they had more races than Eurosport being shown, or as far as I'm aware, it looks like there was more anyway. Then a lot of the times the racing was up before the Eurosport highlights. Like, the Eurosport highlights were only released at like 8 PM. Fair enough, it takes a while to make it, but GCN generally got it out before then. The GCN Plus documentaries were also really great. Like, if you had nothing else to watch or you were just bored, you can just whack one of them on and they were fantastic. They were nice and fun to watch. No more of that. Do you still have access to all of this stuff? Like, now that it's gone, do you have to sign up to whatever Plus? Discovery Plus? Try and remember that, Jace. No, don't put it in your head. They've ruined it for you. I also liked that you could just pay for the year, like it was a one-off payment. I would have even paid £60 for that much racing. It was that good. So they could have still put the prices up, and I think most people would still pay it. I mean, I don't really know many of my friends that don't have a GCN Plus subscription. It's that good. I just think the service had so many advantages that other places don't have, especially specifically for cyclists. I think it's pretty clear and plain to see that GCN didn't have any control over this. This was probably an executive decision that they've called off, and I guess cycling is probably a small part of their global empire. But I wanted to make this video because I'm pretty bummed. I think cycling has lost something great here, and I actually feel kind of lost without it. It was good, and I liked paying for it. And now I feel even worse for everyone outside of Europe. Cycling isn't a European sport, it's a global sport. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, please let me know. Rest in peace, GCN.